They say you are what you eat, so I don't eat chicken feet. But I love me some of Grandma's pickled beets. Well, cut it up, put it in the pan, throw it over your shoulder and see where it lands right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Maters, taters, beans and corn, the cows in the barn and the sheep's been shorn, kids in the barnyard chasing Grandpa's chicken. Spices, slices, cuts and dices, gonna slash your grocery prices right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Help you grow your garden good with recipes to suit your mood. Try some grub you've never tried before. Smash it with a wooden mallet, gonna educate your palate. Right here in Farmer's Kitchen, in Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. We're gonna cook something good now.
Hello and welcome to the Farmer's Kitchen. This is our kitchen. We're the farmers, and we're hungry. She's really hungry.
Always.
You are?
I'm always starving.
I don't know how she does it. If I ate as much as she does, I couldn't get through that door.
I eat little portions. You eat big portions.
That's true.
There's a difference.
Well, here's the deal. Sports fans, or people who just want a good snack, or sometimes you've gone to a restaurant, you say, ooh, I wish I could make that. Well, you can. So let's start off with some tasty treats that are fairly easy to make, and your friends are gonna go, wow, how did you do that? Well, what happens? Tell me what happens when we go to a restaurant.
You need to make this at home. So you taste it, you smell it, and you figure it out.
Reverse engineering.
You're really
we
good
say,
at that.
okay, ooh, there's a little bit of heat, and I look and there's pepper flakes. You can do the same thing.
You usually make it better.
Well,
you add a little bit
sometimes you
something,
try
yeah.
and say, okay, what is this sauce made of? And you think, okay, I made this on this particular recipe. Right. I'll borrow that and put it over here, which is something we're doing in the next couple of weeks.
That's right.
And you're gonna find that you can do anything that's out there. And one of the comments that we had on one of our shows was overwhelming. And people said that Tim shrimp, we called it, as a take on a recipe that's already out there.
That's right.
So we called it Tim shrimp.
I love Tim shrimp.
Get you some good quality shrimp. This is a very popular, fairly easy thing that we did. We got a lot of comments. So try this and let us know what you think. We went to a restaurant not too long ago and we got some shrimp.
Yes.
I can't name the restaurant, but the shrimp was sweet and savory.
Delicious.
And yummy.
Kind of fried, it was good.
And I decided to try to figure out what they did exactly.
You're good at that.
So we're gonna call this Tim shrimp.
Ooh, that's a good name. I like
It's
Tim.
delicious,
Yes,
and
it
let me
is.
tell you what, there was a lot of research that went into this.
Tim shrimp is going to be famous. You're
Tim
gonna be famous.
shrimp.
I like this.
And we messed around and experimented, and I think we finally got it to where we want it. Now, there are restaurants that serve this type of thing. They call it different things with two names on the front
Yeah,
end.
but not Tim shrimp.
But this is Tim shrimp.
Yeah, I like Tim.
So here's what we're gonna do. Now, just like we did with Uncle Bob and his frog legs,
That's right.
he's Scottish.
I love Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob is Scottish, and he's a wonderful chef. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna soak that in a little bit of buttermilk. So there we go. Beautiful. So that's gonna set about a half hour, and through the magic television, a half an hour is up. How about that? Now, one thing I'm gonna do, I'll usually put this on the garlic stuff. I'll put a little garlic mix right here. If you wanna mix that up a little bit, Nikki,
Ready?
let it get all acquainted. A little garlic, granulated garlic, in with our shrimp and buttermilk. Then, when you pour that buttermilk off, you can just drink it.
It'll be good.
I remember my great-grandmother. She said, Timmy, you want some milk? And so I sat down and she was watching me. And so halfway through, I was expecting milk. She laughed. She thought it was so funny. I thought she had served me something evil.
It's buttermilk.
Buttermilk, which I like now, but back then it was a shock. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take all these ingredients. You wanna take about 1/3 of a cup of the sweet chili sauce. You can buy that anywhere, you can make it yourself. Then we're gonna take 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Then we're gonna take about 2 teaspoons of chili garlic sauce. Just a pinch of salt. And if you wanted to, you could put a little soy in there. A teaspoon of peanut butter, 2 teaspoons of orange marmalade, and let me tell you what. Look at that.
I taste it. I can just eat that.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Our temperature is getting close over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our shrimp that's been soaking in buttermilk. We're gonna put that in cornstarch. A lot of times with a Chinese recipe, bourbon chicken, you'll use cornstarch. Makes a nice crispy, it makes it very crispy. Now some people will take cornstarch and water, but I like to see the shrimp through there. It adheres to it pretty good, but you'll still see the outline of the shrimp. So as we take this out, you notice they look kind of like coconut shrimp. That the cornstarch, if you just put it on like we did, it doesn't really cover it evenly. Gives it a nice texture. So that's kind of what that's going to look like. And when they're done,
Yummy.
you don't want to let them get too cool because we're going to put that directly in the sauce and then serve it over rice. You know, you could order this as a full meal right here. X amount of these with some rice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
Are you gonna make more or no? That's it? That's all we get?
That's all you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's actually 11.
11. So I can have 8. You have 1 and Kelly have 2.
Okay, perfect. That's all we need.
So here's what let's do. Let's go ahead and take those and toss those in that sauce.
All right.
And we'll let it be nice and drippy. You know who'd like this?
Who?
Michael and Sherry.
Oh yeah, they would.
I have to fix that for them next time they're over here.
Can I try one?
We have friends who like certain things, and we like to entertain, and this would be perfect for
They
them.
would like this.
Go ahead. I want you to try it
bite.
first.
Ooh.
That crunch, isn't that crunch great? Does that remind you of a good coconut shrimp?
This is good Tim Tim.
Except the sauce
Oh,
turns
wow.
into something completely different.
That is so good. This is a meal itself. These are delicious shrimp. Wow. It's a little bit of a bite to it. I like it. The hot, it's like makes you want more.
And you can make them hotter.
Oh, this is
But
hot
I
enough.
know where you're at.
It's getting me already.
You don't like things real hot.
This is hot.
But to me, that's like medium. That just proves right there that you can do anything in your kitchen with the proper ingredients, spend the time researching, and find yourself the best meal you've ever had right in front of you that you made. And you're going to find out that you don't need to eat out as much.
That's right.
When the food you make is just as good or better.
That's right. And I can have more.
Go ahead,
I get
knock yourself
double.
out.
I get double. Yummy.
One of the most popular things all over this country, especially in the South, are jalapeno poppers.
Yummy.
If you want to smoke those, it brings it
Wow.
up a notch.
It does.
Check this out. First thing we're going to do, and this is so simple, we're going to take some, we've let our cream cheese get to room temperature, and we've got some mixed cheeses here. We've got some Colby and Monterey Jack cheese right here, and you can use whatever you want. A lot of times you can find, I think it's listed under Mexican cheese for tacos and things like that. Just any kind of mixed cheese. So now we're just gonna take this and press it all together. Oh, can you wait for
No, I'm
this?
starving.
Now I'm gonna set my smoker, you can do 250, you can do 275. And you're gonna have to go for about 3 hours, I would say maximum. Start checking, when that bacon is crispy and done, you're good to go. And it's a little bit colder outside, so I'll probably start checking it at around 3 hours. So that was just a little handful of mixed cheese to go with that. Now here's how they end up looking. We'll show you how to do one of these because earlier you about lost your eyes and throat.
Yeah, I was
You're
coughing.
cutting so many jalapenos, but we're just basically gonna take that. Man, I'm telling you what, I'm seriously starving. I'm gonna clean that out.
And then I'll touch your eyes with my...
I'd rather you not. Now the great thing about this is after you cook them, you can cook them in the oven too, by the way. If you cook them in the oven on a higher temperature, 350, 375, again, just cook it till the bacon's done and you're good to go. Because, Now what happens is even if you get some really stout, really strong peppers,
These are. These are.
that cooking process and the bacon and all that will kind of take the heat out of that.
I can't wait to eat them.
So that's all you do. Then you take your piece of bacon, wrap that up. Now this is uncured bacon, and just, there you go. Something a little different. Let's smoke some alligator.
That sounds good
And
too.
you said, how shall we do that? Mm-hmm. How about, let's put it on skewers. Now the way to get this thing started, now who doesn't love a skewer with some nice things on it?
Yes,
Summertime, you
yes.
can grill these or whatever. But smoking alligator meat, are you kidding me?
I can't wait.
So I made a little brine, a simple brine. And here's what I used. Equal parts kosher salt and brown sugar. And this is gonna sound strange, but I poured, I don't know, probably 1/3 of a cup of pickle juice in there.
Is that dill?
Along with that water. Yeah, dill.
Yum.
And then I just put the rest water in there, and I've dropped an onion in there too. All right, now we've cut these up and I've brined them overnight. So we're gonna take these out and let them dry out a little bit. We're just gonna take a piece of alligator, put on a skewer
With pepper.
with a pepper and an onion,
Let's keep going.
and follow that process. We kind of do this with dove meat too.
Yeah, we do.
But alligator has got that nice texture. It's got a texture that's kind of like turtle if you've ever had turtle. And it really lends itself well to being smoked. It's kind of chewy.
I'm anxious to
It's
try
delicious,
this.
I'm telling you what. So now we're gonna wrap that in a piece of bacon. And here's what we've got. Oh my, let's put a little bit of Tony's on that. Pop that in. You have got some good eating. Wait till you taste those jalapenos.
I can't wait. Yeah. That's really good.
Get the smoked flavor. I'll eat a bunch of those.
Oh, the alligator's good.
Is that not delicious?
Wow.
That texture of that alligator on that smoker, that
That's
does
really
wonderful
good.
things to it, doesn't it?
Wow.
I could eat a ton of that.
It seems
That is
light.
absolutely delicious.
Seems really light.
Look at that. I mean, look at the texture of that. That may be the best smoked wild game I've had in a while.
That's really good.
In the smoker, I put on around 250 and I went for 3 hours. So get you some alligator, put it on your new smoker that you got for Christmas, or one that you've had for 100 years. That's the best alligator I've ever had.
It's really good that way.
Now, not too long ago, we were cooking outside when the weather was much better than it is now.
That's right.
And you said you wanted some.
Guacamole.
And so here's a quick and easy take on guacamole that is nothing to it. This is something we just mixed up while we're outside to have along with something else, but it can be the hit of the party right here.
Yes.
Guacamole. So good.
It is
You
good.
think it's a hard recipe?
It's really, I know it's easy because you've made it before.
There's nothing to it. Now, a lot of people put a lot of things in it. You don't have to go that complicated. If you hold that still, Mrs. Farmer.
All right.
I'm just going to smash these up. Now, you could use a potato mash or whatever you want. I use a fork. These are so good for you. This is like one of the best foods in the world.
Avocado is delicious.
The most simple recipe in the world for this, to me, is the way I'm making it today. Now, you could choose to put mayonnaise in it. If you choose not to, look at the consistency of that. It already looks like you've put mayonnaise in there.
It does.
You do not have to do that. In fact, you know what? We're not going to do it today.
You sure? I love mayonnaise.
We've got mayonnaise everywhere.
Oh.
Here we have the beginnings of our guacamole. 3 avocados, just smashed up with a fork. I've got some yellow sweet onion. Now, most people would put red onion in there, but if onions give you indigestion, to me, these are a little less potent.
Yeah.
I just want you to see how easy this is to have something wonderful. Nikki,
Yes.
would you scoop me up some tomatoes?
I will. How many you want?
Give me, let's put, okay, this is about 2 Roma tomatoes, some onions,
Yes, we
got a
do.
little bit of garlic, put about 3 cloves of garlic in there. Let's put some cilantro in there, Mrs. Farmer.
Ready? How much you want?
Let's go about,
A little bit more?
oh, I don't know, yeah, 2 tablespoons, yeah. Now let's come back. Look.
That
look
looks
how easy this
delicious.
is. Some lime juice.
Gotta have lime juice. Oh, that looks good. That looks delicious.
And it's natural.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to put some salt and pepper in there, you want to put some salt and pepper in there?
We could.
Just a little bit.
Little
bit of
pepper? You're not putting mayonnaise, huh?
Nope, no mayonnaise.
Really? Okay.
And the one thing I do put, now this is optional, some people, I like cumin in mine, just a little cumin, don't you?
I do.
And that's just a pinch, and that's an extra pinch. And that's just as pure and as natural. Now look at the consistency of that. Do you think we need mayonnaise?
No, I guess
Isn't
we
that
don't.
beautiful?
That is beautiful.
And what was that prep time?
That was quick.
4 minutes?
Yeah, maybe.
If that. How's it?
Oh, yum. That's good without mayonnaise. You're right. That's really good.
Wow.
So it's good, healthy.
And just like that, Ms. Verma, we got guacamole.
Yes, we do.
So who doesn't like tater tots?
I love tater tots.
What can you do with tater tots?
All kinds of stuff.
We got this buffalo dip I've been making. So Kelly was talking about something. She said, why don't you put that on a tater tot in a cup?
Yes.
So let's call this buffalo chicken dip tater tot cups.
Yummy.
That's a lot of words. Tonight, I just want to be totally ornery.
I like when you're like this. Makes me happy.
Tater tots, prepared tater tots.
Yes.
But all the fixings on this is going to be just a little bit different. Speaking of tater tots, we're going to try to make a tater tot cup.
Yeah.
And we're going to stuff that with good stuff. So go ahead and let's pop them in there.
We're going to do, and Kelly said put 4 in each one to start, and we're just going to let those cook 10 minutes. So we're
Now,
going to...
lots of people are doing this. This is very popular right now. But when she said something about tater tots, I'm like, I'm in.
I like
I can
tater
do
tots. So we each get 3. Actually, I got enough for one more left or no?
That's enough.
All right, we each get 3.
I think that'll be plenty.
That's good.
Because we're stuffing it full of stuff.
All right, we're going to cook these 10 minutes, and then we're going to...
400?
Yes, 400 degrees, and we're going to smash them down so it makes it like little cups. Perfect little cups for us.
I'm digging
Perfect. So you're making a stuffing for our tater tots.
Yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some cream cheese in here. I'm going to heat it up just a little bit. I'm not going to cook it per se. I just want it to mix up easier. I'm going to put some chicken in there. And I'm going to say, all right, we got 9 little cups to fill up. So if I had to guess, that's probably 2 cups of chicken. And I'm going to use most of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this all kind of melt together. I'm going to come in.
You're making like a buffalo chicken.
Oh yeah, buffalo chicken.
That's one of your favorites.
Kelly said something about buffalo chicken the other day and it has not left my mind. So that's probably, I would say that's at least 4 or 5 tablespoons. If you want to make your own buffalo sauce, you ought to call it buffalo butter sauce.
Yeah, that's
It
delicious.
took me years to figure out what is that depth of flavor that we're missing. Butter.
Yeah, butter's good.
Now, if you want to make your own buffalo sauce, just go to timfarmerscountrykitchen.com, take a look, but it suits us just fine. Now I'm going to take some dry ranch seasoning and put in there. So what do we
Yummy.
got? What do we got? We've got cream cheese, we've got chicken, we have buffalo sauce, we have ranch seasoning, and I would say that's a good 1.5 tablespoons right
yeah.
there. I'll put a little bit of chives in here, and we'll just let that warm up just a little
you're
bit.
gonna
till
heat
it
that up pretty hot, aren't you?
That's not real hot. That's pretty mild, actually. Let that warm up just a little bit more. And then when we put it in our little tater tot cups, say tater tot cups 5 times.
No.
Say 3 times.
Tater tot cups, tater tot cups, tater tot cups. I did good.
I can't do it.
No.
We're gonna take that, when it's all mixed up, put it in the cups,
Yes,
put mozzarella cheese on top of that, a little more chives, put it in the oven, let that cheese brown.
sounds good to me.
Then we'll put our sandwich together. So we're getting close. All right, now you see how everything's I'm flinging everything all over the kitchen here.
Looks good. Smells good. Have you tried it? Did you taste it?
Not yet, I know what it tastes like.
Okay.
So there's what it's gonna look like when it goes into the tater tot cup.
Yum.
Tater tot cup.
Yes, tater tot. You did good.
Tater
say
tot.
It, say it 5 times.
Tater tot cup, can't do it. Look at that.
Yummy.
That's kind of beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And the smell is just outstanding. Now, if you wanted that a little hotter, you could put some red pepper flakes in there.
I think it's hot
You
enough.
put some jalapeno
I
in
think
there.
it's hot
You can put some
enough.
bacon in there. You can put whatever you want.
Yes.
We're gonna, are you excited?
I'm very excited because I'm starving.
How long we got?
Like a minute.
All right, so let's get a system going here. You take your bigger thing first,
Yeah, and this is like
smash them.
one of our quarter cup measuring.
Say
cups.
smash. Say smash.
We're gonna smash these.
Smash.
Smash. Smash them down.
Smash.
That's how you say it, isn't
Smash.
it? Smash.
That's Kentucky, smash. And you say smash.
Smash ya.
That's Michigan.
This is quarter cup measuring cup, and then a little shot glass. That might work. I'll smash it. Ooh, right to the bottom. How does that look?
Beautiful.
I think they're cute. They're not perfect, but look at, we're just making little cups here. I think they look good.
Nice.
What do you think?
Wait till they get
This
that
is
in them.
This is kind of fun.
We're gonna crank that up to about 450 now. Shape these up as best you can. Let them get good and crisp in there.
I think they're cute.
They're cute. And they're tater tots.
3 each
They're
gonna be
tater
enough?
tot.
Is that gonna be enough?
Yeah.
All right.
We're having a huge sandwich.
All right, I'm gonna put these in for another 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes.
And this is 450.
450.
Ooh, those look good.
That smells amazing. Now what's gonna happen now? We're loading this up with our beautiful buffalo chicken mixture. I put too much in that first one, but I'll eat that one.
Okay, I figured you would.
I just want to eat these right out of this pan. We come back, a little more chives. I like my chives.
Yes, they're delish.
Mozzarella, or as Taryn used to call it, mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
She made her, but she did make some good macaroni and cheese.
She
in that, didn't
did. She's quite the little cook.
And we're gonna put that in and just brown it up for a few minutes. When that mozzarella gets a little brown on it, we're ready to roll. Then we're gonna fix our sandwiches up. All right, back in the oven. Oh, would you
Yum.
look at that? Now at this point, you can come back with a little more cheese if you want it.
Ooh, those look delicious.
Now, you know what's gonna be fun later? I'm gonna take that mixture that we still got the chicken and stuff, and I'm gonna dip crackers in that.
You'll eat all night long, won't you?
Oh, yeah. So, can I try the bite?
Yes, go ahead. That was so
Remember,
good.
this is a Tater Tot Cup.
How is it?
That's
You
pretty
love
cool.
buffalo everything. Wow.
How can it not be good?
Wow, that's
Every
delicious.
ingredient there is fantastic. Brand new year, lots of fun recipes.
That's right.
Lots of travel. We're going to be out there on the road, so be looking for us
Like to
because
travel.
people have asked us, please come to our town.
Right.
Please come to our town and do a class or whatever. So we're going to travel around a bit.
Yeah,
we like
be
that.
fun. Be fun.
And remember, if there's nothing else you remember or take away from our show, please be kind to each other. We
That's
need
right.
that in our world right now.
We do.
Be kind. It doesn't cost anything and it's contagious. If you are out shopping for taters, maters, beans, and corn,
That's right.
and somebody said, Mrs. Farmer, where would you go to get those recipes we see on your show? You would say,
TimFarmersCountryKitchen.com.
I've been there. There's a gazillion recipes
There
there.
is.
And also, we like to talk to our friends and our extended family on our Facebook page. How in the world would you get through that mess and become a part of that?
You hit like.
That's it.
That's it. It's easy.
It's just that simple. And remember, it's all about
Good times
good friends.
and good eats.
We'll see you next week on Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. We have been catering for a lot of years, and I wanted everything to have a specific taste. Therefore, I had to come up with my own products.
Right.
A dry rub, chow chow, and our barbecue sauce are something that we use in all our catering gigs. I developed this barbecue sauce that is not the really thick, syrupy stuff that you get. This has more of a natural, it's got some pepper and onion flavor in it. You can actually see the particulates in there. You know, a lot of people are asking what we use our dry rub on. Now, obviously, pork and chicken are two of the more common things. Also, we've been using on our corn on the cob with butter.
That is.
I'm telling you, this
That's
stuff
wonderful.
with potatoes is fantastic. So 40 years in the making, Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen Dry Rub.
Funding for Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen is brought to you by Emerson Farms Country Store. Something for every member of the family. Ephraim McDowell Medical Center in Danville, Kentucky. Gulf Coast Connection. Seafood straight from the Gulf to you. the Spine Center of Central Kentucky. Wilderness Road Hospitality, Stanford, Kentucky. Visit Frankfort, Kentucky's spirited capital city.